Welcome back. You guys are in for quite the treat today. Man, I don't disappoint when I find these stories. I really don't. I don't want to hear it, okay? So on a scale of 1 to what the hell's happening, this is ridiculous, this is really up there, and I hope you're ready for it, so like buckle in. So I was just, cruising the internet, doing my thing, and then I found this woman named Tara. She has a TikTok account called Tara's World. She is an OnlyFans person, and apparently she was really big on OnlyFans and wanted to start doing vlogs about day in the life of an OnlyFans model. So she starts doing that. And it's going good for her. She's making a lot of money. She's doing interviews. She's telling the interview people that she's making like $100K a month, which is pretty crazy. I don't even know what I would do with that much money. That just seems like more than I would ever need. But yeah, $100K a month. Fabulous for her. She's getting the bag, right? Doesn't take her long to start getting internet hate. You and I both know there are varying degrees of internet hate. There's the bullshit, and then there's the what the hell. And if you've been to my channel, you know that generally when I cover these stories, it starts with some stupid stuff and then ends with the big old twist. The big, why the hell does Stina care? Because why would I be talking about it if there wasn't some kind of outrageous situation in here? And oh yeah, there is. Don't worry. I'll start with the small stuff though. First thing that happened was she ended up spending a shit ton of money on Harry Styles tickets. Like way more than the average person would. I don't know the exact number, but thousands and thousands of dollars for her and her friends. And that just seemed to make a lot of people really mad. I'm not really sure why. It's her money, but people were pretty mad about that. And when she was talking about the Harry Styles tickets, she said this.
These tickets never made it to my email. I'm like looking, it says the tickets were confirmed, but like the tickets aren't there. First of all, this lady on the phone sounded like she was at a bar and she would like hardly speak to me. Like she wasn't even talking. Like she didn't give a fuck. But like she was basically just like, yeah, like we can't give you your pit seat. I was like, I paid almost $2,000 for these pit seats. I need these pit seats. She was like, yeah, we can replace them with like balcony ticket. I was like, no, like I finna be in the pit.
This clip went like super viral. Everybody was upset about it, right? They didn't like that. They didn't like the slang she was using. They didn't like it at all. They thought she sounded stupid, whatever. She was made fun of a lot.
That, like, when I said I finna be in the pit, that like just came out.
Do you say finna on the reg?
Not really. I used to when I was like a teenager, like when, I don't know, but like I don't ever say it now. It just came out, and I didn't think twice about it.
Yeah, you just posted it.
Yeah, and then it like went crazy.
I can't believe how viral that went.
That was viral moment.
Oh my God. Like,
it's been really boring on the socials.
You've been keeping it cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna be hearing about that until I'm in like a nursing home. Like it's insane.
At least it's not bad.
Yeah, it's just like a joke now. I feel.
Yeah, it is
like,
a joke.
Yeah, I think
I'm joking about it.
Yeah,
personally.
So at this point, Tara was a meme. Everyone was just like memeing it up with her, and she did not like that. The third thing that made everyone angry was... What was the third thing? I'm so bad at this, guys. I'm sorry. The next thing that she did was make a video where she discussed being intimate with a woman for the first time. The way that she phrased a lot of these things offended a bunch of people. They were saying she was fetishizing being with a woman. I'd say this was like mildly annoying, but not really that crazy for me personally. But I understand why people got PO'd about it. My whole argument, I would say, against why it's not, or for why it's not a big deal. That's what I'm trying to say. The argument that it isn't a big deal would be, I guess, that her job might require her to do a scene with a girl, and people have been doing that in the industry for as long as you can remember and beyond. I can tell you, not every girl you see with a girl in a video is into girls. A lot of them are doing it for that check, and like, Like if someone was like, hey, you know, you want to get down boogie with a girl for 100K, I can't say I'd be opposed, but I'm also not entirely straight. So I'm not coming from a straight person's perspective. So maybe there's something, I don't know. It might be something else involved in that. I couldn't tell you. Like 100K is a lot of money. So that's like how she's making her job. I'm not into that kind of profession, but if I was, I could see doing it for your job. That's not that outrageous for me. But a lot of people were mad that she said these things. A lot of people were offended in the LGBTQ.
Get ready with me to get laid by a girl for the first time. I am literally eating for the first time ever today, and I'm so excited. I have literally been dreaming about this since I was like in middle school. This girl like hit me up the other day, like she called me and she was like, hey, do you want to have like a naked pillow fight? Like just do like a pillow fight moment and like be hot. But I was actually like wine drunk when she called me and proposed this idea, and I'm like super ballsy when I'm wine drunk and I'll say whatever the hell I want, whatever I'm feeling. So I was like, nah, like I want to like eat you, you know? And I just like said that, and she was like, oh my God, like I was hoping you'd say that. So now we're like fully hooking up, and I'm like so nervous, but I'm excited too. Like I've literally wanted to do this for like my entire life, but I just never have, because like it's scary to like do something for the first time. Like I don't want to be like bad at it. I unfortunately have to get plastered in order to do this. So it's literally 11:30 in the morning right now, and I'm about to make a cocktail. Just because like I'm an extremely socially awkward person. I have like extreme social anxiety with even just like hanging out with someone, let alone doing this. So I definitely need a few, or like 9 drinks. Also, we're like filming this for OF. So I'm excited to get some practice in before I'll like literally be doing this every week.
Also, like, I'm straight. Like, I've always wanted to, like, hook up with a girl, and, like, I kiss girls all the time, but I don't think I could ever, like, date a girl. I've only ever been, like, emotionally into, like, men. I think it was, like, the 3rd or 4th time me and my now boyfriend were hanging out. He brought me to this, like, event, and I saw this girl there that I knew, and, like, we kissed, and he was so excited. Like, his eyes lit up. He was like, you can do that whenever you want. It was the funniest thing ever. Like, he was so excited. I remember my last boyfriend, well, we never, like, officially dated, but, like, we basically were. He was so insecure about that kind of thing. I remember I asked him once, I was like, how would you feel if I, like, kissed a girl? Because most guys, like, love that. He got so mad at me, like, yelling at me, being like, I can't believe you want to kiss somebody. I was like, no, not in that way. Like, I just figured I'd ask. Like, he was kind of crazy. I would never, like, hook up with a guy for my OF. Like, even if I didn't have a boyfriend, I just wouldn't do that. Especially if I have a boyfriend, I wouldn't.
2 things. First, I think Tara should be allowed to share her experience online, and everyone attacking her is kind of crazy. Like, that's Tara's reality, and she should be allowed to post a video if she wants. But, you know, people are allowed to reply to it too. But second of all, I think that this video is gaining more traction than it should, because most LGBT people have normal working jobs. They work very hard at their jobs, but they have normal jobs, and their rights are constantly under threat. And then you go on TikTok and you see this heterosexual white woman talking about how she spends $30K on Harry Styles tickets in a year. And how does she make her money? Faking being part of the LGBT.
I get it. It's just not something that really sets me off, I would say. The thing that's most amazing about this story is this LGBTQ offending stuff happened after what I'm about to tell you. And this is the big bombshell. This is the mother load here, the big kahuna, so to speak. So Tara has a pet bird, and this bird was featured in a bunch of her videos where she was just talking about her life and whatever. The issue that people had, and I did not know this, but this has been researched, I guess, so I'm going to go ahead and say it has merit, is that if you own a bird, you're not supposed to pet it by stroking it down its back or petting underneath its wings. If you're doing that, you're essentially exciting the bird in a sensual way, I would say. And this was brought to Tara's attention, and she responded in the most peculiar, weird-ass way I have ever seen in my life. And I can't believe it. I had to watch it a few times to really, understand what was going on. And the video just gets worse and worse and worse.
I just got back from making out with girls at the club, and I'm gonna let you guys in on the dirty little creepy secrets of the bird, the parrot. I don't know if anyone knows this, but like, if you touch a bird on its back or under its wings, it like sexually arouses the bird. And for the first the first 4 months I had Marty, like I didn't know that. I got comments like, don't touch him on his back, you're turning him on. I was like, fuck off. So I'd touch his back, I'd rub under your wings, okay. And then he started screaming all day long, like all day. He would scream all day long. I was like, why is he screaming, you know? He was screaming because he was sexually frustrated because I wasn't like continuing to touch and do good stuff. So Marty is sexually attracted to me. And you know what? Sometimes I do still touch under the wings. And we're gonna have eggs one day. You want me to touch in the good spots? Yeah? I'm such a sick bastard. And like I still do it sometimes. I'm a terrible person, but like it's like funny. It's funny because like now I know, you know? So now I know when I touch right there. Ding dong. Yeah, you're swing yum yum. Sometimes I get Marty's hopes up. I'm like, you know what? One day we're gonna have eggs. And we're gonna have a family. Just from touching under those wings. He's like, boy, we're having kids. He wants more. You want more? 'Cause you're a sick prick. Oh.
So basically, she's just kind of like molesting her bird on camera. And then justifying it. Like she says, oh yeah, guys, like I know that what I'm doing is weird, but it's funny, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. Dude, you have like a concussion? What the hell is wrong with you? Now, my whole thing is like, if this was a dog or a cat, people would be flipping out, right? The reason why it kind of like came out, people freaked out and then went under the rug, so to speak, is because it's a bird and it's a lot less. There is a lot less activity required from the human being, and it's not seen as being weird, even though it is. It's weird. This chick is weird, and not in like a fun, quirky way, in a I'm gonna touch my bird inappropriately way. Like, gross. And she's still, and you know, this video is still up where everybody can just like watch it. So that's odd. And I don't know. I just hate it. I hate all of it. People like this in the world, they're the ones making the $100,000 a month, the ones that are being creepy to their birds. And then, you know, regular old Joe Schmo Mago, we're out here just scraping by. And that includes me, y'all. I got nothing over here, you know? I get excited by buying my my $10 PlayStation Network membership. That's the big purchase for this guy right here. That and a high chair. I just got my kiddo a high chair. That was a pretty exotic purchase for me. Woo! So yeah, that's our story of why this person just sucks real bad. Awful. I don't like any of this. I was more shocked at the fact that people were more upset about the LGBTQ stuff than the fact that she's committing bestiality on the regular. They're just cool with that. So that's Tara. That's her world. So you can go check it out. You can enjoy if that's your thing. It's just open season over there. So rock it out, I guess. If you don't like it, then you're in my corner. Hey. Anyway, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this horrible story. If you like my content, be sure to leave me that like, throw me that sub, and join the community. We're out here numbing that pain with constant killer content, and you know that I am gonna see you next time because I always do.
Yeah.